Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Do me a favor before we get started. I need for you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need for you to do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. So today we're going to talk about student loans and the new law that has been passed that is going to affect student loans. All right. So there are three different areas. Number one, loan limits. Loan limits. So for grad students, the limit is $20,500 a year. $20,500 a year. The maximum over the life of the loan is $100,000 for grad students. If you are a medical student or a law student, the limit is $50,000 a year. Medical students and law students, the limit is $50,000 a year. Over the total life of the loan, the max is 200,000. For parents that are taking out loans so that their children can go to school, the limit is $20,000 a year. The limit is $20,000 a year. The max is over the total life of the loan is $65,000. So that's one major change is limits on how much you can borrow for your education. All right. Limits on how much you can borrow for your education. So this will make it harder for some people that are already struggling to get their education. So limiting the amount that you can get for your education. That is one major change. They are eliminating the grad plus loan. So there's a loan called the grad plus loan, eliminating that loan altogether. Number two, Pell Grant. So the Pell Grant is still available. That is for low income. The amount is $7,395, and that does not have to be paid back. So the Pell Grant is still in effect. That is for low income. It's for $7,395. Lastly, student loans will be divided up into two different segments. One, the standard repayment. The other is the repayment plan, and they are naming this the repayment assistance plan. So the standard repayment is going to be 10 to 25 years. So that's the time frame for the standard repayment, 10 to 25 years. The repayment plan is 1 to 10% of your gross income, depending on how much income you bring in. So if you bring in the smallest amount of income, it will be 1%. If you bring in around 100,000, it will be 10%. So 1 to 10% of your gross income. This is the repayment plan. They have named it the Repayment Assistance Program. So these are the three major changes that will affect student loans. Number one, limiting how much you can borrow, limiting how much you can borrow, and eliminating the grad plus loan altogether. The Pell Grant is still in effect, and then dividing the repayment into standard repayment, which is 10 to 25 years, and repayment plan, which is 1 to 10% of the gross income. All right, so those are the major changes. They are effective, and they are written into law. All right, this is part of the big beautiful bill, limiting the amount of funds that you can get for your education. So their focus is that you borrow less and that you pay off your debt so that the taxpayers don't have to buy it, so that the taxpayers don't have to pay it. All right. Whereas the previous administration, the Biden administration was focusing on uh, helping struggling people that are struggling with student loan debt and struggling to get an education. So their focus was student loan forgiveness. All right. So you got the new administration, their focus is pay off your debt, and you're not going to leave this to the taxpayers. So limiting the amount you can borrow, pay off your debt, and you're not going to put this off on the taxpayers. Versus the previous administration was student loan forgiveness and assistance to people who are struggling to improve their lives. All right. So this is in effect. It is effective. This is part of the big beautiful bill. So just take this into consideration. If you are on your way to college or you are considering going back to college, or you have children that will be entering college. So, one thing I thought was interesting looking at medical students and law students, the limit is 50,000 a year. So, take that into consideration and think about how much is 1 year. What's the tuition for 1 year? And they're limiting the amount that you can get to 50,000 a year. So it's quite interesting, to say the least. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the changes that are happening with the student loans? So this is effective and it is law now. So let me know your thoughts. Feel free to let me know your thoughts. Put it in the comment section. If you like the channel, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. If you are interested in joining the real estate group, check out the link below. Join the waitlist for the real estate group. And if you are a man watching, check out the pin link below and check out the hat collection. Also, if you know anyone that is interested in improving their finances, share this channel with them and let them know about this channel. All right. I will be bringing people onto the show. I interview entrepreneurs, people that are real estate investors, and people that are in other types of businesses. So if you are interested in entrepreneurship, tune in for business ideas. All right. They will be coming onto the show sporadically. All right. So feel free to let me know your thoughts. What do you think about what is going on as far as student loans goes in the administration? All right. Feel free to leave your comments below. If you made it this far in the video, type in the word real estate. If you like the channel, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button on your way out. Also, if you're interested in buying property either now or in the future, check out the link below. Join the waitlist for the real estate group. And men, check out the pin link below for the hat collection. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. And on your way out, hit that like button. I will see you on the next video.